Yo guys, before we get into this episode of Trading with Smarba, I want to make sure you guys go ahead and check out ultimateteam.co.uk. It's a great site, much like FUT and FUT Hard, but they have just a bunch of information on formations, trading, all that good stuff. So make sure you guys go ahead and check them out. Hello, what's good, YouTube? Hope you guys are doing well today, and welcome to another episode of Trading with Smarba. Today, we're going to do a continuation of Trading with Consumables. Now, as you guys remember, last week, we went ahead and invested on plenty of consumables during a Beast Team of the Week. And why did we do that? Because there was so many packs open that the team of the week created a huge influx of consumables on the market, so it was very easy to pick some up for cheap. I still have actually some on the watch list from last week that I did not touch, and I want to show you guys how cheap I got them for. Got a 352 here for 500 coins. That could easily sell for 1,200. Got another 4312 for 350. Can easily sell for 900. And look at that great bargain there. 150 coins for a 352. Crazy amount of profit simply by just looking through formation cards and being able to mass bid on them during a Beast Team of the Week. Now, this Team of the Week isn't as great as last week. Obviously, nothing's gonna top an Inform Ronaldo and an Inform Messi in the same week. However, we do have Inform Balotelli that is actually going for cheaper than I expected. I saw a open bid drop at 350,000 coins. No one bid on him. I actually thought he was going to be going for like 500,000, but I guess he's not. Not as popular and not as expensive as I thought he would be. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, you guys see my coin total. I did sell off the team that I had, and I want to show you guys that the formation cards that I bought last week sold. I made a profit on all of them. Look at that there. One for 900, another one for 900, one for 1,200, another one for 1,200, and another one for 900. And I did not spend more than 500 coins per card. Some of these I only spent about 250. So imagine the amount of profit I've made only on about 5 of these that I've already sold overnight. And I still have plenty of them that haven't sold yet. Now, do not get frustrated if they do not sell. You guys see here that I have a couple that have not sold. So do not get frustrated if they have not sold. Just go ahead and relist them at night. It's 11:30 here in the US. So I'm just going to go ahead and list them for 12 hours. By the time I wake up, they'll probably sell. So again, don't get super frustrated and say that the method doesn't work if they don't sell once. Go ahead and put them up again. See what happens. They probably will sell again the next time around. Now, you guys saw I had actually a lot of players there ready to sell. So I'm at about 100,000 coins almost if the players that I have all sell. And I've already made 50,000 coins profit in what? I want to say a week time since I've lost my coins. Now, I did open some packs, so don't get me wrong. Probably made about 10,000 coins from packs. I didn't get anything in packs, by the way. Discarded every single pack. Only opened 10 total packs, so I didn't make more than... Actually, I'm sorry. I only opened 5 total packs, and I did not make more than 10,000 coins, I would assume, discarding all of those packs. So I do not credit pack opening to my coin total. Most of it was from trading and trading with consumables at that. I just didn't record every single trading session because a lot of it was the same, and I didn't think you guys would want to see me trade consumables every single day. So today we're going to talk about what we do after a Beast Team of the Week. Now, you guys can see live auctions. There's only 682,000. So about 700,000 live auctions at the current time. So you can automatically know that the market's not probably influxed with trading or not influxed with formation consumables or anything of that sort. But we're still going to go ahead and give it a shot and see how it goes on a time like this and compare it to know when we have to trade with consumables. Because I did get a tweet out earlier today that said, Smarba, I think a lot of people are doing this wrong. I think I'm seeing a lot of these open bid formation cards going for over 1,000 coins. And guys, if you're bidding over 1,000 coins for trading purposes on a formation card, you're doing it wrong. Do not spend over 550 coins. Never spend over 550 coins unless, of course, it's a 41212 going for a bargain price or a 433 going for a bargain price. So keep that in mind at all times. Now, we're going to do the same thing again in this episode and see how far we get. So again, we're going to go ahead and look for formation here. And we're going to put it on 350 max one more time. And we're just going to go through and see what the market is like. Usually what I like to do, guys, is I like going all the way to the 10th page. Actually, you don't even have to go to the 10th page. Usually, here's how you know it's not so crowded in the market, I guess, if you will. Usually, if you go to the 10th page, this will still be in the seconds, but by the 3rd page, it's already hitting a minute on the time remaining per card. So that's how you know it's probably not the best time to trade. But let's go ahead and get back onto page 1 and mass bid on a bunch of formation cards and see what we can do. Again, we're only going to work with 352s and all the 3 at the back. This one's at 450. I can bid 500, not a problem on that. Actually, someone already bid 500, so we can go ahead and skip that. And we're going to go ahead and look through, and we find a 4411. Go ahead and place a bid on that, no problem. And we're going to keep looking through, obviously. A lot of 5 at the back formations put up right now. We're going to skip all of those. We see a 4321. Someone bid 500 on that. I'll bid 550. That'll be my max. 4222 here with 150 start. And going through, obviously, it looks like it's just a bad time to trade with coins, guys. Or I'm sorry, trade with formation, guys. I mean, there's not that many on the auction house at this time, and it just doesn't look to be like it's going to net us a bunch of profit. So I'm going to go to my watch list, and I actually won the 4411 for 400 coins. Wow, that was actually a steal. Can sell it for about 1200, not bad. This one's going for 200. We'll go ahead and bid on that one. Why not? Gonna go ahead and remove this one out of our trade pile. Don't want to spend any more than 550 coins, even though we can maybe net some profit, but I don't want to get in a bid war and waste my time, to be honest with you guys, because if you get in a bid war and there's other ones running out, the time remaining is going lower and lower, you don't want to go ahead and miss out on other bargains. So we're going to try to win this one, the 4222 at 450 coins. If it goes above 550, so 550 is going to be my last bid. If he bids more than me, I'm just going to go ahead and leave it and move on to the next card. Let's see what happens. 550, 9 seconds to go. And it looks like he has given up, my friends. Actually, that seems like a good sweet spot, 550 coins. 4222, 550 coins, no problem. We'll go ahead and take that. Kind of cool that we actually won 2 that quick. So it seems like the prices of formation cards are so up and down. You can never predict the prices of formation cards. I mean, one will go for 400, and the next minute one can sell for 1,000 or 1,500. So that's why you can always mess around with formation cards. I'm gonna go ahead and list these overnight, all of them, before I head to bed here, and hopefully by tomorrow, I am positive that they will actually sell. Yeah, we do have some room here. So as you guys can see, bought that one for 550, and I'm going to go ahead and put the starting at 900 and the buy now at 1,200. Decent amount of profit, nothing crazy. It's probably around 600 coins profit if it sells. I'm obviously not doing the math off the top of my head, but again, another 4312 here. Got it for 350 coins. What a steal. Gonna put it, again, 900 and 1,200. A very nice sweet spot of trading. You just go ahead and put them all for 1,200, because there's a lot of people out there who'll just be like, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy it for 1,200. I'm not gonna go and try to get in a bid war and try to win another one. So again here, a 352. Got it for 150 coins. What a steal, as I said before. Put it starting at 900 and the buy now at 1,200. Very, very good stuff. So continuing to list all of these, the 4411, it's not the most popular of formations, but it's still up there. People still buy these, and again, we can go ahead and put it at 900 and 1,200. We're just going to do this for all of them. I don't care what the going rate is. I don't care if the going rate is 800 or even 500. There's going to be someone out there. I promise you guys, there's someone out there that will buy these formation cards at their selling rate of 1,200 coins. There's just a lot of impatient people out there. I'm one of them. If I see one and I can't find another one, and I'm scrolling through pages and I just can't find them, I'm be like, you know what, I'm just going to dump these 1,200 coins and just get it and be done. I want to make my team. And there's a lot of people out there like that. So if it doesn't sell the first time around, just go ahead and relist it. It's not the end of the world, man. You don't have to panic. If you're out there to try to make coins right away, it's probably not the best idea to go ahead and trade with formation cards, because obviously they don't always sell the first time around. Sometimes they go through, and you have to list them multiple times. But as you guys can see, all of them have sold overnight from the ones I did list, and they all sold between 900 and 1,200 coins, and it works out perfect. Got a bunch of them here that we've also listed up. Still got 41,000 coins to work with. So now that I see that formation cards is really not something that's working out, even though I won 2 or 3 of them pretty easily there, I just see that it's probably not the smartest of ideas. There don't seem to be many of them up there, and it seems like trading might be an issue. So I'm gonna go ahead and just trade with players. Let's go ahead and trade with Ramirez. Actually, he's probably one of my favorite players to trade with. I'm gonna go ahead and trade with him in the CDM position in a 4-1-2-1-2 and see what it goes with. I only have 41,000 coins, so we'll see how it goes. And we're going to see his going rate real quick. I think his price probably dropped. So looks like he's going for, actually his price kind of sustained a little bit for 12,000 coins. Not bad. 11,000 there. I saw one. So let's go ahead and put the buy now at 11,000. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and put the buy now at 11,000 and see if he goes for that rate. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Let's see how many we see at 11,000. So we only see one at 11,000. Let's see what his going rate is actually. Let's put it at 12,000. All right, so his going rate seems to actually be 12,000. Now, there is a lot of tax calculators online right now, guys. If you go to footwiz.com or foothead.com, you can find a tax calculator that will do the math for you. You basically just put in the number. So I'm at their website right now. If I buy it for 11,000 and I sell it for 12,000, I make 400 coin profit. I'll take that. And I see one listed at 11,000. I'll go ahead and snatch that up. 400 coin profit, easy money. You don't always have to make 1,000 coins per trade. You can make 400, and that's still a profit. You know, don't ever be reluctant to throw out a bid. So I'm gonna put it on 12,000 coins, just like all the other ones were put up, and hopefully he sells. But you know, sometimes it just takes searching for one player and seeing what you can get him for. So it seems like his going rate is 12,000. So we're gonna put the maximum buy now at 10,500 because we have to sell him at 12,000 to make 1,000 coin profit. But don't be so caught up in trying to get him for 10,500. If you have to get him for 10,800, 11,000, that's fine too. You can still make 400 coins per player, so it's not a problem at all. I'm gonna go ahead and put the maximum at 10,500 for now, just to see what it's like. See if there's any of them up there. So we see a couple of them here listed for 10,000. We're gonna go ahead and throw a bid on that one, 10,250. There's one that's got 5 hours on it. I don't want my coins to sit. So it seems like let's go ahead and increase a little bit, see what that goes up to, 10,750. See if that gives us a little bit more players. Nope, nothing. Let's see if there's any of them at 11,000. See if we can make even less profit. That won't really net us much. Okay, a couple of them won't really net us much, guys. So probably did not make the best of choice choosing Ramirez, but you guys can see sometimes trading at this hour, it just doesn't work. You know, it's 11:43 p.m. The live auctions are at only 700,000. It's not really the greatest time to trade. You really want to trade when there's about 800,000. I know it sounds kind of stupid the way I'm saying it, but between 800 to 900,000, that's really the perfect time to trade. So if I was trading at around 9 p.m., about 2-3 hours ago, that's really the sweet spot of when to trade because there's still enough players playing, but not to the point where there's too much where you're going to have so much competition bidding for your cards. Anyways, guys, that's going to be this episode of Staying in D1. In the next episode, I got outbid 10,500. We can still bid. We can still go up to 11,000 and still make profit. So it's not an issue. But with that said, guys, this has been this episode of Trading with Smarba. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave it in the comment section below. I know this video was a little bit long and kind of redundant. I repeated a lot of stuff I said in the last video, but hopefully I helped out a little bit and cleared up a lot of things. I know a lot of you guys had some questions. We're kind of confused about what I'm doing, but in the next episode, I'll show you guys if the Ramirez actually sold, which they probably will. But I've only invested in 2 of them. I don't have that many coins to invest in so many of them. So even a 400 coin profit, I'll take that. That's still 400 coins. I can go buy a fitness card. Single fitness card, obviously not a squad one, and use it for my team. So stuff like that is really what you need to do, is to save coins and help you build the quote-unquote ultimate team. Anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you guys have not subscribed to the channel, what else you waiting for, man? I mean, come on. Subscribe for daily content. You guys all have a good one. We'll catch you tomorrow. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Later.